how are we going to treat phytoplankton, which is the biggest carbon sink in the world, and which obviously sits the ocean's 70% of the Earth's surface, and that's all sits offshore. So Australia's got the third biggest territorial waters in the world. Does Australia get to count its phytoplankton and its offsets in its territorial waters, given that we've got to count, our coal emissions and everything else?
So in terms of trying to do emissions accounting, I guess those are protocols that others look at. There's one global project called the Global Carbon Project, which tries to estimate carbon sinks and sources globally. That looks at it, doesn't get down to that level of detail, but it tries to estimate those things. That's done through the Department of Industry, and they run the NGGI account, so the National Greenhouse Gas Inventory.
Just when you say that, sorry to interrupt you there again. When you say that level of detail, given that phytoplankton is the biggest carbon sink in the world, how can you possibly say we haven't got down to that level of detail when, it's the biggest carbon sink in the world? It is the biggest carbon offset.
I can't comment on that, Senator.
You're the head of the CSIRO, so if you guys aren't around it, what do you expect us common laymen?
So you're talking about blue carbon ultimately, and it comes in many forms. So whether it's algae, plankton, mangroves, seagrasses, whatever, there's a whole range of things, and they try to get accounted for in the national accounts. But I can't say that I can speak specifically to the phytoplankton that you talk about at this point in time.
Who does that?
Authorised G. Rennick, LNP Chermside.